we're pulling the engine covers off. This is a 97 WB Wanderlodge. So you can see the bed is up, and then we've already got the back cover removed back there. This piece of plywood and this piece of plywood. A lot of hidden screws. Got to look real close. Make sure you don't miss any. Some of them have glue in them. You got to kind of pick the glue out. We're about to pull that one up, and then we'll show you what's underneath there. So we're pulling this open, and I don't see any screws in any of the holes. So he noticed a little bit of exhaust coming inside here. It looks like either I guess the screws that go from the top also screw down this metal. So once you pull the screws out of the wood, it goes down through the metal and holds the metal down as well. So we'll see. Let's get this metal panel out. So this thing is loose here. You just have to pull it out. It's stuck a little bit on the back side. The wedge a little bit on the wood. It should come out. It's all one piece, so just be gentle. Just pull the plastic off the bottom. All right, around the back of the engine, you got to take off this breather line right there on the side. I've already got that loose, and then there's two bolts back here that you can't get to from the inside. So I'm going to pull these loose. Get the impact. Sorry, it's not wanting to focus. So I'm going to pull these out. This is a two-piece rocker cover. So you see the top piece, and then there's the lower piece, lower section. All right. Pull this valve cover off. Very carefully, hopefully. We may have to pull that air line off. Shoot. I was hoping we could get it out of there without pulling that. Yeah, it's not going to happen. So I don't know if you can see that. Let me make sure you can see it. There's an air line right there. That air intake, we're going to have to move that. I think we'll just leave the bolts in these.
Okay. By the way, this is our last one. I don't know what happened to the green ones.
Yeah, I think we have stuff in them somewhere. Let's put, you gonna be able to grab this?
What?
You get a pair of gloves on?
I have no pair of gloves.
Just grab a pair of these rubber ones. Should be loose. Yeah. Alright. Stuff floating down here. Yeah, everything. This looks pretty good. See a little better once we get the jakes off. Yeah, you do have the old little ones with the clip on there.
They're surprisingly thick.
You ready?
Yeah.
These are heavy now. Let's lay a piece of, get one of those things and lay it over the top of this battery and those connections. Just I don't want to have any issues.
To keep
pay attention to see if, make sure all the clips are there where they need to be, because that's one of the things that I said is these old style are known for those clips breaking.
Clips come off.
And, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll take a closer look. Should get in there. Just watch out here too. Remember. There we go. Yeah, so watch some bolts. Got it. Just keep it upright so the bolts will fly out. All that oil is going to drain too.
There you go, Jason.
Right on this table here. Just put them in order from left to right there. Put it on the thing. Okay, you got it on the thing.
So thinking,
Thinking different ideas.
Yeah, well. Got it. This back one's gonna be fun. I'm floating out over here. Got no my hand. My hand over
Maybe
here.
grab some gloves to help.
Yeah, let me see if I can get it. Maybe able to lean on here and get it. Must have come out of there. Oh.
It's the wire.
Yeah, gotta grab it here. Can you get a hold of it? You got it? Careful. Why are you turning it up that way? All right. So we're replacing these, they call them buttons on the, for the actual valves. So this is on the rocker shafts. So this is the new style here on the right, and this is the old style with these clips. These clips can come off. Luckily this engine, none of the clips came off. We've looked at all of them already, but this is a new style. It's a unitized piece, so this will not come off. So this customer already knows that his wiring harness is leaking. So we're going to replace this injector wiring harness. So it goes to the injectors and it goes to the jakes. So I'm just pulling the wires loose from the injectors now. Alright, we're going to feed this wiring harness through the bulkhead here. Alright, so we're turning over the engine. If you watch this injector follower, let me see. I'll do it this way. It'll be upside down. So we're going to bring that up till it's just right there. A little more. A little more. That's it right there. So that's, we're on number 6 right there. So that's the cam lobe on the injector follower for number 6. So when you go to the chart, so that's cylinder number 6 valves can be done, and then I can also do cylinder 1 injector height at the same time. So, and you keep going around and around. So the next one we're going to go to is we're going to rotate the engine until that cylinder 2 injector follower is sticking up at that same spot like that. And then we'll do the valves on that engine, or the valves on that one. So that's basically the procedure. Alright, so I'm going to show you how we're doing the number 6. I'm going to start off with the intakes. This particular engine, it's 0.008. These intakes are back here at the back. These are all loose, really loose, because we replaced all these button caps. So I get that pretty close. Slam that around and run that jam nut down. Get it where I like it. Grab it with a 14 millimeter. Hope this can be seen. Hold it in place. It's pretty good. Snug that down. And we'll torque it. We do the other side. in place. Is it real snug? Snug it down. It's too tight. Stick that sucker in there and then get that turned where I want it. And I can remember what the angle of this guy is. Torque these. Recheck them. That's good. That's good. The exhaust valves. These are .026. Again, look at your manual. It's going to tell you what the setting is for your engine. This is a 1997 model bus and engine. That. Torquers. Alright, so we got all the jakes in. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that front one, but you'll be able to see the one I'm setting now. We got the new jake wires in. We put a new wiring harness in this bus. It's a good recommended practice. They leak down here at the connector right there, yeah. You can see right down there. So that's the most important thing. That little connector right there ends up leaking. The oil ends up wicking down through the wires too, so they end up down in the ECM. So we're going to set the jakes. Alright, so I'll show you how to do this on one of these. So you want to start on this side that does not have the adjustment screw. This side has the adjustment screw, that side does not. So we're going to start, and it's this particular jake's 0.026. So we're going to run this down. So you have 0.026. Slight drag. Snug that up. And I like to leave that in there and then use another one on the other side. We'll torque that to 30 foot-pounds. Oh crap. Alright, so we're gonna put this in the other damn nut. I've got another feeler gauge to put on this side. That side's still good. You don't want that thing rocking, so that's why it's nice to do this with 2 feeler gauges. And hold it in place. Snug that thing down. Nice drag on both of those. Double check them. That's good. Sometimes it's hard to get it up under there. There it goes. That's good. So we'll continue to do these. I'll show one more, and then the other thing I wanted to note is that we're doing this when you do the valves. So when you do the valve adjustment, you have the injector lobe just ridden up before it reaches the high spot of the cam. So once it starts to ride up on that lobe, you stop it, and then that's when you do the valves on this injector or on this cylinder, and you also set this slave or this jake on that cylinder at the same time. So we'll rotate the engine till the next one comes up, and then we'll set that one. Alright, so we're going to do cylinder 5. side with a nice drag. Like that. That one's still good. So that's set. Alrighty. Yeah, holler if it's making a mess.
size is this?
5/16.
Alright, I'll get it from your bag. So you can do that.